I'm making this video for somebody who needs to hear it. There is nothing wrong with you. When I'm telling you that you may wonder why most of the world acts so crazy, either jealous or manipulative, or they always have something to say about you everywhere you go, where you work, when you come home, you deal with narcissistic personality disorder. So you may deal with somebody at home who belittles you, who criticizes you. Then you go to work and somebody is belittling you or criticizing you. Then let's see, you go to your family member's house and they belittle and criticize you. They do sneaky things, talk behind your back, slander your name, say things to make you appear less than a person. And it's everywhere you go. And what I've started to notice is that you have to stop looking at people as people, if that makes sense. You have to start looking at people as an empty shell that doesn't know any better. That's what you need to think about people when they act like that towards you. That'll make your look on life a lot different. When you stop looking at people to validate you, to make you feel better about yourself, when you stop looking at people to mean anything when they say you are something other than what you are not, then you will start to live an easier life, and you'll start to make sense of things. Like when I see people, if I don't know them, they're just that person that's walking. Or if I don't know them, if I'm walking in a store and I might see somebody staring, or I used to have social anxiety, but I don't have social anxiety anymore. But if I see somebody in the store and I don't want to be bothered, or I see somebody in the store that has a nasty attitude, I just look at them as a thing. Like, they're not a person to me. People that have treated me wrong in the past, I can pass by them in the streets and not even feel no way about them. I don't have to speak. I don't have to make eye contact. I don't see them as a person. Once you show to me how you are, once you show to me that you are not of your word and you are fake and you're a gossiper and you like to use people, you like to take advantage of people, and you're not a real person, I honestly will not see you as a real person. You look like a figure. That's all you are. You're not a person to me. So you don't have any feelings to me. You're not a person. You're just there. Like how we see the dumpster outside. As I'm looking outside, I see the dumpster in the parking lot. It's just there. You walk past the dumpster all the time. And that's how people should be to you. You know? You don't owe anybody explanations. You don't owe anybody anything. Like, for example, yesterday I went to the beauty supply store and I had my daughter in the car seat. There's always going to be some random I hate going to the grocery store too. I don't like the grocery store. I don't really like going to the store, but you got to get stuff, so you got to go to the store. But there's people, the thing that irritates me about the grocery store is somebody will see you coming down the aisle and they won't move. You know, if I see somebody coming, I'm going to move my cart so that they can go around. Some people purposely will stand in front of the freezer aisle and just stand there not looking for nothing. Just standing there just to hold you up. Same thing as in traffic. It's always that one person who doesn't want to let you over when there's a long line of people and all they had to do was just let one person over. That's the kind of stuff that irritate me with people. But I had my daughter in the car seat and they had carts at the beauty supply store where you can put your items in there. But obviously the car seat was too big to put inside the cart. So the lady was like, "Why don't you put your baby inside of the car seat? Inside of the cart." One, the car seat does not fit in there. Did I need to tell her that? No, I just kept quiet. I wanted to say, no, the car seat doesn't fit inside of the cart, so you need to mind your business. That's what sometimes I do feel like saying, and you can. Because people will tick you off so bad by little comments. And I noticed that sometimes people want attention. So they'll say comments that don't really make any sense. Or say something like, why would you say that? But that's how I look at people. I don't know if it helps you guys, but it was just a thought to maybe help somebody. Think of people as a item or a thing. Think of people as a thing. Because that's what helped me. Because if you think of people as a thing, an object, don't treat them as an object. But if they come to you and they're negative, then that's when you need to treat them as an object. They're just there. They're just the picture on the wall. They're just the shoes on the couch. Or they're just the toy over there in the corner. Like, they're not important. They're not a person. Because they don't know how to act like a person. And they don't matter. They do not matter. If they ask you, what are you doing today? You don't even have the answer. There's some people in my apartment complex. I always speak to people when I see them. Because it's weird not to speak when you see somebody and you're in close distance with them. They don't speak back. I'll even be so friendly. Hey, how are you today? Silence. So, once a person shows me one time that they're not going to speak, I'm not going to waste my time anymore speaking. I stopped feeling weird around people. I don't feel weird around people anymore. And the weird feeling around people was internally wondering, how is this person going to act because I've come around so many people that act shady, that have ulterior motives, that I thought everybody liked that. But to be honest, most people, I've come across more negative or low vibrational people than high vibrational people. High vibrational people are somewhere minding their business and by themselves. Low vibrational people are here all the way around. They're at the store. They're in your family. They're downstairs at the neighbor's house. They're upstairs at the neighbor's house. They're in traffic. They're at the post office. Low vibrational people are everywhere. I think that the 1% is the people that are genuine. Not many people are genuine. I ran into nasty nurses when I gave birth to my daughter. Just nasty. To the point where you're like, dang, does everybody know each other? Are they working together to be negative in your life? But it's not like that. It's just they don't know each other. How could they? But they just, what they do know, they act like one another because they're low vibrational. There's a lot of those type of people around. So to keep yourself from getting depressed about it, I look at it for what it is. They lack emotional stability. They have the emotional uh they have the emotional outlook of a 6-year-old. They're manipulative, they're jealous, they're envious. They don't know how to control their jealousy. They don't know how to control their envy. They have to be seen. They have to be validated. You gotta tell them things to make them feel good about themselves. They can't do it on their own. They have to be trying to steal from somebody. They have to make somebody's day bad in order for them to have a good day. But yeah, that's all I wanted to say. Start looking at people as if they are the remote control to the TV, the pack of wipes on the table, the candle, the scissors. Like, don't look. When people make you upset and piss you off, don't look at them as what they are. Oh, it's my mom. Oh, it's my dad. Oh, it's my coworker. Oh, it's this person I've never seen before and I don't know who they are, but they made me upset. Don't let nobody make you upset. Just look at them as trash. Peace.